Huh?
I like this cover so far. I like that she's right in center. Don't like the color choices though. Forbidden Scrollery. Let's see what the back says. Welcome to Suzunan, your humble book rental shop and purveyor of knowledge on our fantastic world of Gensokyo. If the texts you seek are on the more forbidden side, try asking the resident expert Kozuzu Motori. Demonic books are her passion, but borrower beware. They're taboo for a reason. The owner of a book rental shop, wouldn't that be a library? This shop has some very mysterious and magical books which are written by or about yokai. If you don't know what yokai are, they are mythical creatures in Japanese folklore. Little to no one can read these books but the owner, and thoroughly enjoys it, disregarding the consequences that comes with just reading or even opening the book. And there you have the plot. A careless owner causing trouble while two other girls clean up her mess. This manga is a cozy fantasy. It doesn't go into detail and it has a very light-hearted tone. There is just a little action, but nobody gets hurt. You might be thinking, is this for kids? Well, no, but definitely a younger audience. Let's get into the art style, because after that, I'm gonna get a little harsh. The style is polished, and it's the stereotype of what manga art should be. Young girls, colorful hair, big shiny eyes, cute outfits, magical powers, that stereotype. Is this bad? No, just because I've outgrown it doesn't mean anything's wrong with it. One thing I will say about the art style is there's the same face syndrome going on. There's 5 girls, and only one of them stood out because she has black hair, while the others I was constantly confused with. I had to look for like a hair ornament to know who was who. Near the end, some panels got really clustered with detail in the backgrounds, and they squeezed in the characters. It's just a nitpick, but I'm wondering if the artist was trying to squeeze in everything before the chapters end. But other than that, the art was fine. Let's go into the character. There are 3 main girls, the shop owner and the 2 that exterminate the yokai. The other 3 just make an appearance. I really don't know why they were there. The characters so far are one-dimensional. They have a gimmicky personality. The bookworm, the sassy one, the calm one, the collective one, etc. I had no emotional connection with any of them. I don't even know what their motives are, except that the book owner. She was the most interesting, if anything. She, knowing well that these books can unleash dangerous yokai into the world, unconsiderately tells the yokai exterminators that it's their job to take care of her mess. She loves books so much that she's willing to put others at risk. The exterminator girls tell her not to, and pretty much give her a swat on the hand when they find out she's releasing the yokai. This manga lost me. I need depth, not silliness when it's not comedic. The dialogue in the characters has no distinct voice. Everyone is just explaining and telling each other, you better not do that. When a situation is at hand, the dialogue goes into circles telling you the same thing, which just ends up being a silly goose chase. It wasn't silly. I felt like my time was being wasted with this manga. The storytelling overall is clumsy and isn't sure what the pacing wants to be. Some chapters are very slow and tedious, but near the last 2 chapters, I then realized what this manga is trying to be, and it's a monster of the week vibe, with each chapter showcasing a released yokai. The storytelling is so awkward at first that it didn't know how to start, but in the end, I finally understood what this manga was trying to do. I hope the next volumes are more clear because this manga has potential now. Another thing, the beginning of this manga doesn't hold your hand. I felt like I was missing another volume. You are instantly jumped into this world and you were expected to already know the characters. The world doesn't go into detail. Then I realized that this manga is based off a video game series. This is awesome for fans, but for newbies, you're gonna struggle. So what's my rating? 5 being absolutely neutral, 10 being the best thing I've ever read. I give Forbidden Scrollery a 2. Unfortunately, I had 0 connection, and it was very forgettable. When I turned the page, I was looking for how much I had left to read. This manga is great for people who are new to the supernatural or to Japanese folklore. Are you up for a slow burn storytelling?